Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. This is going to be your weekly energy reading, which is going to be carrying you through the time frame of December 31st, 2023 through January 7th, 2024. Happy New Year, guys. What is going on with this deck? Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Very, very similar to Virgo's energy. The deck looks one way when you put it down, but then when you shuffle it, it looks another way. I feel like that's a message to some of you guys that looks can be deceiving. Double check your facts. This is going to be for the beautiful sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Scorpio, everything you need is below in the description box for you and your Scorpio collective. If you are interested in shorter reads, please go and follow me on TikTok at Marvelous Madame Tarot is the handler. If you're interested in a personal reading, the schedule is open. Holidays are over. Please book accordingly. The link has been updated for those of you who have reached out looking for your end of the year reading or a what's in store for me reading. A lot of you guys have done that. I did change schedulers a couple of months ago, and I must have forgot to update my link tree, and I have done that. Remember, you never have to worry about a link as long as www.marvelousmadame.com is up and running. That will always have the most up-to-date information. My own website that I design and pay for. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This is for Scorpio. All right, Page of Wands, Heart Place shows, Knight of Cups. What else do we have? Oh, to the Five of Cups. I don't like this, Scorpio. What's going on? So we have some conflicting energy. So that could go back to what I was looking at when the deck fell apart. And I was telling you that things may not be what they seem. Seven of Cups in the past. Top of the deck is Three Wands. You're in sort of a situation, Scorp. You want a passionate new beginning. This is definitely feeling like a love reading because we've already got too many cards that talk about love. Let's break down intuitively what I see, and then, of course, we will go in with the clarifying energy. So there is a passionate new beginning that you want. Now, it's not a Ace of Wands that's here. It's a Page. You want either a passionate message to come to you. You want a person to say, Scorpio, I miss you. What's going on? I love you. I've been thinking about you. I want this back. You to them or them to you. We always read it from your perspective first. Change the roles as you need. And in your heart, you would you want that passion back. You want that romance back. There is a part of you that is craving this. So we are already mixing passion and romance. You want the words, the validation, that comes from the Page of Wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of message. So you want a fiery communication, and in your heart, you're craving a very romantic water sign type of love. A person that's going to come in and be romantic, or you want to be romantic toward this individual. You want the romance back. You miss the passion and the romance. However, Right now, what the reality of this desire is the Five of Cups. So there's an energy here, why they call it crying over spilled milk. 2 cups remain, but that's not what the focus is. The focus is on what broke down. That's the reason why. And the imagery supports that. It's like we have moved away from this. This is what I desire. This is what I want to get back to. Unfortunately, the reality shows that maybe we're away from that. We're too far away from that. Sorry for the banging, guys. And what I'm feeling is that looking at the past being in the 7 of Cups, you could have been the one that was confused. Maybe you were the one in the past that wanted to keep things open, wanted to keep your options open. You know, it's definitely evident that an individual, if there is a 5 of Cups in your energy, and I'm looking at a 7 of Cups in your past energy, then it's very clear that someone here did not take the exclusivity. One of you wanted exclusivity, the other one wanted to keep the options open. Now, in reading this from what I'm seeing in your energy, you to them or them to you, Scorpio, it appears that the energy is dictating that there was an energy around you of wanting to keep your options open. Maybe you didn't want to commit. Maybe what you wanted at the time was to keep those options open. Maybe you were still feeling this person out. Whatever your justification is, you damn sure do not feel the same way now that you did then. And right now what you're doing is you're in a 3 of Wands and you're trying to figure out what the future Scorpio, what is Scorpio going to do about this? And talking to you in third person. What is Scorpio going to do about wanting romance in the heart and wanted passion, communication? Some of you guys are definitely more fiery, a fiery Scorpio, because I'm feeling that words of validation and affirmation mean something to you. You need to be able to hear praise from someone. I love you. I miss you. You're sexy. All of that fire shit. And yet you crave romance, and this could be something, and it's a dreamy romance too. This is a Knight of Cups, and it's the Pisces card. So you dream, you could be a Scorpio that has any combination of water, obviously as a Scorpio, but you could be double water. This is interesting because I know a person who is a Scorpio rising, Pisces sun, and Aries moon. This must be his reading. Definitely. And it's like you want this passion, that fiery, Page of Wands, passionate messages. It doesn't matter if it lasts. You just want the moment, right? And then you want this dreamy Hollywood romance type of thing. Normally not a Scorpio's thing, but this is why I know I'm talking to a specific group of you, right? And then at the same time, you're harboring this energy of failure and the fact that this has come crashing down with this 5 of Cups. And the culprit is definitely what happened in the past. So first, let's clarify the whole spread, which has got you in the energy right now of the 3 of Wands. Again, feeling like, what do I need to do? But before I get into the clarifiers, let me say 3 of Wands is just not, you're not at a 2 of Wands where you're at a crossroad. You're at a 3 of Wands, which means that you're already planning. You're in an explorative type of energy. You're already planning to make a move. And what move will it be? Why are these cards here? Why is this energy here? So we have, thank you, Spirit. the Nine of Swords. So you've been in a lot of anxiety. Knight of Cups and another Knight of Cups. One thing that is very evident in this energy, Scorpio, you're definitely missing romance with this person. I mean, Knight of Cups, clarifying Knight of Cups in the same position. You hear what I'm saying? The same damn position. And now there's another 7. So before I get into the top and the bottom of the clarifying deck, we got the 9 of Swords to the Knight of Cups to the 7 of Pentacles. Now in the main energy, we got this Knight of Cups in the same position, but in the past, we got the 7 of Cups. So it looks like you transferred the 7, but you're definitely still in an energy of assessing or reassessing the situation. You went from feeling like you wanted to keep your options open from now looking at the situation like, look, I've invested too much. The question that I have for you, if this resonates, is how do you invest with a 7 of Cups? That lets me know that it wasn't an investment. You're a fixed water sign. It wasn't necessarily an investment. It was more of a you spent time. Well, I guess time is an investment, but this is telling me, Scorp Collective and your cross watchers, that you invested time, wasting time. So you invested time, hear that out, wasting time keeping your options open. And now that those options are no longer available, now you are reassessing not only the fact that you wasted time keeping options open, that now the time that you did waste, you want to turn that into something. It's like, and sometimes we do that. And I'm going to tell you, I understand how that can happen because your mindset wasn't into what you were doing. You had a different mindset. It wasn't like you went into it like, oh, just let me waste my time. Because let's just face it, none of us like to do that. But I think that your mindset was set and stuck on a certain way of thinking for so long that now that you have shifted your 7 from cups to pentacles, now you see, wait a minute, I didn't have no time to waste. Now I'm actually looking at that time differently. I invested in this person. I invested in my love. And did I just do all of that in vain? Like, did I just give away 7 years, 7 months, or half of that, 3.5 years, 3.5 good years of my time, and this is all I have to show for it? That's where you are. That's what's clarifying this. So now that you're in a 7 of Pentacles, you can look back to reflect on the fact that you were in a 7 of Cups mentality. Top of the clarifying energy is Strength. Bottom of the clarifying energy is Wands. We have another 9. In the clarifying energy, we lead with 9 Swords. And in the past, you were in 9 Wands. You were constantly fighting too. On top of you being in that, different mindset of assessing and being in an energy of the 7. I got choices to make here. I want to make sure that I keep my buffet. I don't want to choose an entree. I want to go to the buffet. Now it's like buffet versus entree, right? You get my references. But you fought that too. You fought to keep your choices. Because this 9 of Wands is here. This is your damn choice. You fought for this, but now you're looking different. Looking back at me as the Judgment. So you definitely have undergone a, I don't want to say an ego death, but I think your impression, no, your perspective has shifted. You've been reborn. You had some hard lessons to learn with this Judgment, and now you're looking at it different. All right. Nothing remains in the main energy. In clarifying energy, we do have the Strength card and Judgment as our clarifying major arcana. Before we close you out, let's look at the deck and look at the main deck and see what's looking back at me. And I'm looking at that same 9 of Wands. You got to be kidding. Wow. Are you serious, Spirit? And going underneath the deck, we're looking at Judgment. So yeah, you got a double dose of this. Your main energy is saying that you're just wrapping up a judgment cycle, which is exactly what came out in clarifying energy. Judgment. Perfect. 9 Wands is here. 9 Wands came out in the clarifying energy. Now it's the card that is staring back at me at the top of the deck in the main energy. So what that lets me know is that you're not done with this. You have a little bit more fight in you left. The question is with this 3 of Wands, what are you going to do? But you're strategizing how to get your love back. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Please go and check out your December 2023 collective reading playlist that will be pinned in the comments for your viewing pleasure. If you're interested in a personal read, that information is below. Book accordingly. And finally, please follow me on TikTok at Marvelous Madame Tarot. Happy New Year, Scorpio, and I'll see you next week when we do it again. Bye, guys.